Darkness had covered the monastery. The candlelight barely broke through the darkness, creating shadows that danced on the walls. A monk trembled, fear gripping his heart. Every sound, every whisper made him jump. He knew something bad was coming. Condemned to death, he searched for a desperate way out. The monastery walls seemed to close in around him, and his hope was fading. He turned to a power beyond the holy texts he knew. The devil answered. A pact was made. A book would be written. A soul would be sacrificed. The monk, with trembling hands, signed the pact, knowing there was no turning back. The monk's quill scratched the parchment. Every word, every line was filled with despair and terror. His writing was hurried, as if he was trying to escape from something. He worked with unnatural speed, driven by terror and diabolical inspiration. The pages filled quickly, and the sense of time was lost. The pages filled with writing, knowledge, and an image that inspired both awe and horror. Each page was a step closer to completing his work. Thus began the legend of the Codex Gigas, the Devil's Bible. A book that would bring terror and awe to anyone who read it and leave its mark on history forever. The story of the Devil's Bible is intertwined with the history of Bohemia, a land full of ancient magic and Christian faith. In the heart of this region, among green hills and dense forests, lay the Benedictine monastery of Podlazic. There, at the beginning of the 13th century, the Codex Gigas was born. It was not a time of peace. Political unrest and religious disputes swept across Europe. In this climate of uncertainty and fear, the giant manuscript appeared, a beacon of awe and unease. The Codex Gigas is a testament to human ambition and, some would say, unholy power. Its size is imposing. Bound in wood and covered in leather, it is almost a metre tall and weighs as much as a grown man. Its pages, made from the parchment of over 100 donkeys, are filled with meticulously written text. The writing is precise, steady, and utterly captivating. But it is one image that has sealed the book's terrifying reputation. Legend says that the monk, facing imminent death, found himself in a desperate situation. His life hung by a thread, and his only hope was to complete a book that would save his soul and the honor of the monastery. He promised his soul to the devil in exchange for completing the book in a single night. The monk, with trembling hands, wrote the last words of his agreement, hoping the devil would keep his promise. The devil, eager to collect his due, appeared from the shadows. His presence was terrifying, his eyes glowing like fire and his horns silhouetted against the darkness. He agreed. On an entire page of the book, his image is so vivid it seems to leap off the page. Painted in vivid detail, it is the devil himself. His features are so realistic that they inspire awe and terror in anyone who looks at him. His eyes burn with wicked glee, as if he enjoys the agony of the souls he has trapped. His gaze is piercing and full of malice. His claws are outstretched, ready to seize the next soul that falls into his trap. The image of the devil is so vivid it seems to move, as if he's reaching out from the page to grab the reader's soul. The sense of terror is pervasive, as the image seems to come alive before the viewer's eyes. Is this image merely a symbolic representation of evil, or does it hide something darker and more real? The details are so precise that many believe the devil himself guided the monk's hand, or a chilling portrait of the book's true author. The monk who sold his soul to complete his work left behind a mystery that still inspires awe and fear today. Section 5. Whispers of Time. While the legend of the monk's pact persists, modern science offers a more realistic explanation for the creation of the Codex Gigas. Scientists have spent years analyzing this mysterious book, using modern techniques and technologies to uncover its secrets. Paleographers, experts in ancient writing, believe the book is the work of a single scribe, who worked with dedication and persistence. Detailed analysis of the writing reveals the uniformity and precision that only a highly skilled scribe could achieve, who worked not for one night but for decades. The consistency of the writing, which remains constant throughout the book, is impressive. This suggests that the scribe had a deep understanding of his art and a dedication that goes beyond the ordinary. The subtle variations in the ink and the calligraphy observed at various points in the book indicate that the scribe used different inks and techniques during its creation. All suggest a long and painstaking process. Researchers believe the scribe dedicated a large part of his life to this project, working tirelessly to complete the Codex Gigas. The scribe, whose true identity remains a mystery, is one of the greatest enigmas in the book's history. Many have tried to uncover who he was, but to this day his identity remains unknown. Dedicated his life to this book. Was it faith, ambition, or some darker impulse that drove him? Perhaps we will never know the truth, but his work remains a testament to his dedication and skill. Ambition or some darker impulse that drove him. The Codex Gigas continues to inspire awe and wonder, an enduring monument to human creativity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Section 6. Secrets Etched in Ink. The Codex Gigas is more than just a Bible. Within its pages, alongside the Old and New Testaments, lies a collection of other texts. There are histories, medical treatises, even texts on magic and divination. These diverse texts offer a glimpse into the medieval mind, a world where faith and superstition coexisted, where the boundaries between science and magic were blurred. What secrets did the scribe hope to imprison within these pages? What knowledge was he trying to preserve? Section 7. Vanished Verses. The Codex Gigas is incomplete. 8 pages have been removed, their contents lost to time. What did these pages contain? Some whisper of forbidden knowledge, of rituals too dangerous to be revealed. Others speculate that the missing pages contain the monk's confession, the account of the pact he made and the price he paid. Whatever the truth may be, their absence makes the mystery surrounding the book even deeper. Section 8. A Journey Through War. The journey of the Codex. Gigas is as remarkable as its creation. In the 17th century, during the chaos of the 30 Years' War, the book was plundered from Prague by the Swedish army. As a spoil of war, it eventually found its way to Stockholm, where it remains to this day a prized possession of the National Library of Sweden. The book, born in a time of conflict, survived to see even greater bloodshed. Section 9. Legacy of the Damned. The Codex Gigas stands as a monument to human artistry and the timeless power of the unknown. Is it simply the product of one man's dedication, or was there a darker force at play in its creation? The answer perhaps lies hidden within its ancient pages, a secret whispered down through the ages, waiting to be revealed. The Devil's Bible continues to fascinate and disturb, a reminder that some mysteries may never be fully explained.